DevOps is an innovative technique that provides a collection of practices that bring development and operations teams together to cooperate and continually produce quality products faster and better. Adopting strategies like continuous integration and continuous delivery is essential for supporting DevOps in businesses. However, enterprises cannot embrace these behaviors without establishing a DevOps team structure that promotes these activities and other parts of DevOps culture. In this video, we will talk all about the DevOps team structure. Before we get started, I would like to address the agenda for today's session. We will start our session with a brief understanding of the DevOps team structure. Then, we will understand the roles and responsibilities of the DevOps team. Moving on, we will discuss the DevOps team roles. Finally, we will conclude the session by discussing types of DevOps team structure. I hope the agenda was clear. Before we start with our session, if you like this video, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, to learn more about DevOps and its practices, check out Invensis Learning's DevOps Certification training, which is curated for both beginners and experienced professionals. All of the necessary information is given in the description box below. Without further ado, let us get started with our first topic, DevOps team structure. DevOps teams are comprised of development, quality, security, and operations professionals. The DevOps team structure is important for maximizing the advantages of DevOps. Enterprises should ensure that the DevOps team is composed of the correct individuals with well-defined roles and responsibilities. As the person who owns the DevOps team would be responsible for the team's key responsibilities, a senior member of the company would be the perfect candidate to lead the team as a DevOps evangelist. The DevOps evangelist will ensure that the correct individuals are responsible for DevOps procedures. A software developer/tester, automation engineer/automation specialist, quality assurance professional, security engineer, and release manager should compose the smallest DevOps team. The team size is ultimately determined by the size of the company. With infrastructure as code gaining popularity, the distinction between development and operations is rapidly disappearing. The current DevOps team structure includes individuals with coding and operations expertise. A DevOps professional must possess strong communication skills, technological competence, and a team player approach. Moreover, dedication and buy-in from each member are also essential. Now, let's talk about the roles and responsibilities of the DevOps team. All high-functioning DevOps teams, regardless of team structure, constantly exchange knowledge and expertise between development and operations, whether via regular meetings, employees working across multiple teams, or team members working across both roles. A well-functioning team is characterized by the following DevOps advantages: quicker time to market, reduced lead time, greater deployment frequency, higher quality outputs, enhanced team culture, and increased communication between teams and departments. DevOps teams often consist of individuals with expertise in both development and operations. Some team members may be more adept at developing code, but others may be better at running and maintaining infrastructure. In large organizations, however, every aspect of DevOps, from C&CD to IaaS to automation, may play a role. This might range from a release manager who oversees and organizes programs from development to production to automation architects who maintain an automated team's C&CD pipeline. So, what are the requirements to join a DevOps team? Due to changing technology and approaches, the prerequisites for joining a DevOps team change, but the characteristics of a strong DevOps team remain constant. A successful DevOps practitioner has solid technical skills, effective communication, a team player mindset, and flexibility, among other characteristics. Probably more essential than extensive knowledge of Kubernetes or Git is a mix of these. But it's not a bad idea to have both. Another key factor is a leader that is willing to promote DevOps to a team, collaborative teams, and the enterprise as a whole. It does not need to be a manager, but rather anybody ready to convince doubting team members to begin bridging the gap between their team and an external team, such as engineers, operations, or a platform team. Next, let us talk about the different DevOps team roles. As the DevOps team is anticipated to have end-to-end responsibility for the service, the following responsibilities are expected within the team. The product owner oversees interactions with the client to get an understanding of their needs and collaborates with the rest of the team to prioritize their delivery and integrate feedback. The team leader oversees and directs the team in accordance with the specified strategy, for example, Scrum, Kanban, Lean, and so on. Additionally, this improves collaboration with other teams. The solution architect determines how the organization's environment and current systems will be included in the design of the requirements. Developers are responsible for translating the design into code and supporting the code through testing and deployment. Throughout the development and deployment stages, quality assurance or QA verifies that the product meets both customer and organizational specifications. The platform engineer assists the platform teams in ensuring that the environment efficiently supports the products and automates integration and deployment using the given tools. Depending on the team's skills and the nature of the company, the duties may be carried out by individuals or shared. As the team continues to collaborate, information and responsibilities will be shared, resulting in cross-pollination. Next, let us talk about the types of DevOps team structures. Determining which DevOps team structure to employ relies on a variety of factors, such as the number of products a business develops, its technical leadership, and its development and operations team's capacity to align processes. It is essential to recognize that not all teams have the same objectives or use the same methods and resources. Even the composition of a team should not be uniform. Depending on the company's overall environment and its willingness to adapt, various teams need distinct organizational structures. A DevOps team at two separate companies may have very different meanings. To enjoy the advantages of DevOps, quicker time to market, higher deployment frequency, enhanced team culture, and more cooperation between teams and departments. It is essential to understand the roles of each team. Nonetheless, in many companies, teams have a variety of names and play different responsibilities. For example, an infrastructure team acts as both chooser and maintainer of tools. This distribution makes it difficult for leadership to see the whole organizational picture and answer crucial questions such as, are the appropriate teams in place? Do we lack skills in some areas that are not being handled by any team? Do teams seem to have the appropriate mix between autonomy and help from other teams? So now, let us talk about the types of team structures. First, the collaboration between the development and operational departments. Many individuals see DevOps as development and operations working together and cooperating. This is the core of DevOps and offers several advantages, including the ability for software teams to create, test, and release software more quickly and reliably. Developers that know the operational pressure teams are under to maintain uptime and reduce resolutions are essential to the success of this team structure. Equally crucial is for operations teams to understand the development team's goal to cut deployment time and time to market. Second, integrating development and operations. This team structure implies that development and operations are co-located and function as a single team with common objectives. This is often seen in technological businesses with a single, major digital offering, such as Facebook and Netflix. This may also take the form of you make it, you run it, in which the same people develop and operate programs. Third, DevOps, SRE. Google popularized this team structure in which a development team transfers a product to the Site Reliability Engineering or SRE team, which operates the programs. In this model, development teams send logs and other artifacts to the SRE team to demonstrate that their program fulfills the minimum requirements for SRE support. Development and SRE teams work on operational criteria, and SRE teams have the authority to request code improvements from developers prior to production. Fourth, Ops as a platform. In this team structure, a team inside the development team serves as a source of operational knowledge and handles the majority of interactions with the infrastructure as a service or IaaS team. This team structure is reliant on cloud-based applications since the IaaS team provides the development team with scalable virtual services. Fifth, DevOps as a third party. DevOps as an external party is when businesses employ a DevOps consultant or DevOps team for a short time to help development and operations teams in transitioning to the first two team models described, which are development and operations collaboration and development and operations together. I would like to conclude the session by saying, DevOps is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Each company has a unique set of DevOps needs and DevOps-related perspectives. In the absence of standards and norms, enterprises must prepare and execute a DevOps team structure and strategy with extreme caution. Beginning at the level of the organization, recruit and manage the right talent needed by the company. Work at the level of the team, establishing and organizing your processes, defining the roles and responsibilities of DevOps teams, and selecting the appropriate technology stack. Then go to the individual level to reach each team member. The key to success in a DevOps environment is garnering organization-wide buy-in from the top down. So, with this, we have come to the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. Comment your thoughts in the section below. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, never to miss an update from the Invensis Learning channel. Also, to learn more about DevOps and its practices, Check out Invensis Learning's DevOps Certification training. It is ideal for individuals and enterprises that are looking to gain a comprehensive understanding of DevOps principles, knowledge, and practical skills. Invensis provides interactive instructor-led DevOps Master Certification training with highly qualified, certified, and accredited trainers. All of the necessary information is given in the description box below. Thank you. Have a nice day.